you think he's playing at?
We waited
I don't
2
care
hours.
how long you waited. What am I supposed to tell the police? You're supposed to stay here till they arrived.
You don't have to say anything. The coppers came and went half an hour ago.
Oh, that's just great.
There's been developments. They reckon the biker boys didn't steal the money after all. It's more likely one of your lots. Which is not surprising when you consider what's been going on around here.
We still haven't found it then.
We did. It's a real curse on it.
Shut up, will ya?
You found the real one?
Yeah. You were still hidden in the centre.
Yeah, unless Lee and Asmat found it.
What? The Richmond chalice. We never found anything.
What's up with him?
He's tired.
Come on, Asmat. We'll have a rest soon.
Luke.
Sorry, just wanted to get away.
I thought you were going home with your dad.
Yeah, well, he's got some business to do.
Thanks, love. Oh, that's nice coffee. To keep her on.
What?
Trouble at the bank?
You should know. You got there first.
You got to face it, Peter. The centre's bankrupt.
Don't talk rubbish. If we can just help...
Ifs aren't income, I'm afraid. Possible future bookings aren't income.
He can make that machine say what he likes.
Don't panic. All is not lost.
It's a proposal.
It'll make more money than running holidays for no-hope street kids.
If this lot doesn't keep them quiet, I don't know what will.
Oh, chains, straitjackets, mailbags.
Asmat will be out of that lot in 2 minutes.
It's working though, isn't it? Jacko's scheme.
Yeah, there's a few problems.
What, the thieving?
Yeah, and the fight.
And the thieving.
Do you think it was one of our lot that took the money?
Doubt it.
What's worrying you then?
Oh, I don't know.
It's a strange mix, I know, but they do mix.
Oh, yeah?
No, look at Nicola and Debbie.
Yeah, that's one I'd never have bet on.
How high are we now?
About 400 metres above the centre.
Fuffy now. I've climbed miles. Not really. Well, it feels like miles. We stopping already?
Shut up.
The curse of the Richmond chalice followed them into the hills.
Jazzy, shut up. How far is it?
No, it's just over the next hill.
Gone far enough, ain't we? Couldn't we do it here?
You'll make it. The first bit's always the worst.
Eventually, we'll knock all these walls down and expand the kitchen right the way through.
It'll be a proper restaurant facility.
See, trainee executives don't want to eat fish pie and steamed cabbage. They want fresh trout, chips and house burgundy. And then sweat it all off in the Swedish sauna, which we'll build out the back here.
It'll need a clean up and decorate, but we'll leave it as it is for the time being. Part of the ambience.
Management and life skills in the morning, massage and weights in the afternoon. Yachting, tennis, shooting. Be very selective, very exclusive.
Very profitable.
It's a market with money. All they want is a bit of green, a bit of personal growth. The Wilderness Edge Health and Conference Centre.
It'll cost a fortune, all this. I thought we were supposed to be bankrupt.
No, it's the kind of thing that bank managers understand. With special rates, lifelong gold card membership for local businessmen.
We'll be bankrolled to start, but in 2 years we'll have paid off all the debts.
And in 4 years, while you're building your indoor swimming pool, you'll be on your winter holiday in California. Of course, there'll be one major staff alteration.
Choose the tune.
Go on!
At best he's unreliable and at worst he's totally irresponsible. You've said so yourself.
Yeah, I know.
He's got no commitment to the centre. He's up and off whenever he feels like it.
He's always been impatient.
Bloody rude, more like. He's no different to the kids.
I'm sure he won't go along with this.
Well, he doesn't have to. There's two of us. That's a two-thirds majority.
Maybe after the assessment.
No, there'll be no after the assessment. Look, Peter, if your inspector lady hears half of what I've been hearing, you won't be running courses for kids for much longer anyway. I want Jacko out.
Jacko? We could have driven here.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have been as much fun, would it?
God. Oh, I don't
Come on, you lot.
This is supposed to be an adventure centre.
That's one down. That's to do the washing up.
What now, Jacko? We're here for the children.
Well, what about last night?
Last night, I'd had too much Guinness. What's wrong with these lot? They're knackered. Thank God.
When are we going to eat? I'm starving.
When you've cooked it.
You what?
All right, everybody. You need your waterproofs on.
Will we eat all these?
And the rest.
I don't have meat.
Veggie burgers in the other bag.
Wow! Must have cast iron fingers.
No, I'm always getting them burned.
I love this time outdoors. Everything goes a bit quiet. Even the birds, even people. Even the dogs bark quieter. Seems to be waiting on the edge of something.
It's the edge of the day. It's the edge of the world. Never slept out at night before.
I couldn't believe it. As soon as I put the tapes in my pocket, this security bloke pops out of nowhere. I look round for her and she's standing there like a moron gawking at Prince on the video. Did you see all them little kids pile up on the rope before? Like somehow you've been framed. Bet you've done loads of camping out, with your survival training and all that.
Yeah. Is that mine?
Oi! Hands off! Get what you're given!
Sorry, Mum.
You seem to have settled in more now.
Suppose so.
You never told me what it was you were frightened of that night by the jetty.
No. Have you gone off Jacko then?
Nobody will know it will us, how could they? Well, it's not our money, is it? We found it, finders keepers. Come on, I'm starving, let's go and get some grub.
Oh, Debbie, leave! Actually, not done any of the cooking yet. Squirt, I'm hungry. Stupid cow.
Hey, Debbie. Stop terrorising everyone. There's plenty.
It weren't me. I'm gonna got some of these little kids before the night's over.
How far away are we from the centre?
Only about 5 miles.
We couldn't get there, could we, in the dark? Could you?
Suppose I could, yeah?
Can you get the burger man round here?
Started off at junior school. I had to do this weather diary and read it to the class.
You've been doing it since then?
Same one.
No, of course not.
My dad said I should carry it on. He's really into weather and that. He's a heating systems engineer.
Oh, right.
People think it's a bit boring.
I think knowing all that's great. The clouds and the rain, the thunder and the hail. It's going to snow.
No two snow crystals alike. Did you know that? I think that's magic.
So do I.
I write other stuff as well.
I know. Can I look?
all right, Asmat. Everyone gets homesick sometimes.
It's not that. What then? I don't know what to do.
Tell me.
I can't, I promised. I think.
Well, I can't help.
If someone's got something, find something, and someone else's,
Like what?
some sweets, chocolate bars.
It's got to give it back.
What if you find after it's missing?
You've still got to give it back, Asmat.
That's brilliant.
My dad would laugh at me if he knew.
Don't be daft, he wouldn't.
She's not far.
How's the story? A ghost story? Yeah. Curse of the Richmond Chalice. Is it real?
It was on these very fells, 400 years ago, that a young Cromwellian soldier huddled beside a lonely campfire. Wrapped up in his cloak was something he'd fought and killed for, something precious, something stained with blood.
The Richmond Chalice.
Suddenly, he froze with fear. From somewhere out in the night came a strange, blood-curdling cry and...
The bogeyman.
The bogeyman.
And boggarts.
The bogeyman and his fearful band of boggarts. A tale told by mothers to frighten wee bairns. But this was no fairy story. There were real things moving around in the dark, beyond the fire. Moving closer.
Hungry for blood.
Running down from hills to the farms.
Looking for animals to eat. Lambs and chickens and little children. Bogeyman got close to the fire. He sneaked along. Behind the walls, behind the trees, behind the tall stones.
You in a swamp?
Get off, will ya?
It was the bogeyman.
Dad don't let me stay out at night.
Well, that's probably because he cares about you.
But he lets my brother stay out and he's younger than me. Do you think he doesn't care about him then?
No.
Yeah, it's because he's sexist, isn't it?
Lee.
No.
My dad don't care what I do.
Doesn't he even go on about jobs, qualifications now?
All he goes on about is football. Mum makes up for him though.
Do you live up here all the time then?
We usually take a break over the winter.
Not funny. Why? I don't know, you just laugh.
much do you get paid for all this?
I don't know what you've started with this lot.
Eh?
Just how friendly do you want them to get?
We had to get into the office when Peter was away. Well, the bikers were at the disco, weren't they? Yeah, but not all the time. The pocket money's in that box. Still, it's not hidden it, and we'll never find it. But we'll get the insurance. I don't know. I haven't bought presents for my mum or anything. Will the police come up? Don't be silly.
Heaven help the lads when Debbie grows up.
What do you mean, when?
It was you I saw, wasn't it? Coming out of the cupboard under the stairs.
What?
After the disco.
Yeah. Well, I ducked because I saw Chris coming out of the office with the cash box.
Chris?
Yeah, I saw him.
And you didn't say out?
They wouldn't believe me. They're on his side. They don't believe he nicked my watch. He's a clever...
Yeah. I saw him take the watch.
And you didn't say? Everyone blamed me and you didn't say.
I was scared.
Scared of what?
Holly, can you help me do some clearing up?
To this day, there's none can say why the stoat was weeping that night, why the widow's hair turned white, and where did the viper curl up tight?
Where?
Under a stone and out of sight.
Where do you think it was? Under a stone and out of sight.
No, just crouch behind a bush, eh? So, take care, you mortal men. Don't walk in the dark through the haunted glen. Don't whisper to...
Nicolanina's nugget! Next
It always happens on the overnight.
Yep, something always happens.
You know what I mean?
Don't, Jacko. I told you I've got to try things on my own for a while.
That's stupid. You know what you feel.
That's not the point.
What the hell is the point?
What you playing at? I know you, Lee. What have you been up to with that asthma? Shut up! If I find out you've been... Just saying goodnight.
Oh, faffing knackered me. We have to go back.
Does anyone fancy a jog down to the stream? Anyone fancy a stumble down to the stream? Last one down gets no breakfast. Go!
What time did Jacko say he'd be back?
In time for a late breakfast, I think.
Yeah, well, he better hurry up. That's some bad news for him.
Well, for the competitions, hopefully everything.
I couldn't be long getting Of course, there's some blokes go after real dogs, because they know they'll be so hard up for a girlfriend. They'll do anything for them. What? Oh, I'm not talking about you. You're not the sort to go tarting yourself up after your best mates fell off. Debbie! Got time to talk to me, have you? Thought you'd be creeping around smarmy money bags, Bailey. It's not like that. You just haven't got a clue, Ollie. He's using you. Anyway, I'm not bothered. Just keep away from Chris, all right? I'm not after Chris. Shut up.
Fancy a lift, love?
I'll see you lot later then. We're going.
Debbie? What?
See ya.
See you, kiddies.
See ya.
You got any crooks yet, Mr. Kingham?
Thanks.
See you, Debbie.
Don't look at me.
Grand old Duke of York, he had 10,000 men. He marched them up to the top of the hill and he marched them down again. Oh, when they were up, and when they were down, they were down. When they were up,
Yeah, that... Anna wants to discuss her findings with us all this afternoon. No, he's not come back yet. When he does, I will. See you here at 1.
Oh, yeah, we're back. I'll just go and get cleaned up.
You just stay right there.
You what?
Jacko, where the hell have you been?
You know where I've been? I've been on the overnight.
The police want a word with you.
Me?
And Paul Bayliss has come up with some new ideas about Wilderness Edge. And about you, too.
Okay, we'll put it back. Can you see anyone? You haven't seen Chris anywhere, have you?
Come on, you two boggarts. You need some hot porridge to put the colour back in your cheeks. Didn't you get any sleep last night?
I don't know, Holly. I don't know why I bother. It's all a waste of time.
He didn't give me a chance. He's always like that when he flies off the handle.